Do you have any idea how many women move through life completely unaware of just how captivating they truly are? And no, this isn't just about physical beauty. We're talking about something far deeper, more powerful. It's that quiet confidence, that natural grace, that energy you give off when you enter a room, even if you don't say a word. You see, most women underestimate their own allure simply because they don't fit into society's rigid standards of beauty. But here's the truth. What makes you truly attractive has little to do with a slim waist or flawless makeup. It's the way you observe, the way you move, the way you carry yourself with authenticity. That's what men notice, even if we try to hide it. And believe me, we do notice. Deeply. In this video, we'll break down 12 powerful signs that you're far more attractive than you think. Some of them are so subtle, you may have never even realized their impact. But trust me, they hit us hard. Especially number 9. Most women overlook it, but for us, it's absolutely magnetic. So if you've ever doubted your presence or questioned your appeal, stay with me, because after this, you'll never look at yourself the same way again. Sign 1. Men get nervous around you. When a man gets clumsy, avoids your gaze, or suddenly goes quiet around you, don't rush to assume he's disinterested. Often it's the complete opposite. His nerves aren't rejection, they're a reaction to your presence. Your energy throws him off. He fidgets, fixes his collar, stumbles over his words, or changes his posture, all because you intimidate him in the best way. This isn't about insecurity, it's about impact. You walk in, and without even trying, you disrupt his usual confidence. That's power. Real, unspoken power. So next time you notice a man act differently when you're near, less smooth, more self-conscious, don't tone yourself down. Recognize it for what it is, a sign that you're captivating. You're not just seen, you're felt. And that effect speaks louder than any compliment ever could. Sign 2, people glance at you. Repeatedly without a word. One of the clearest signs of quiet attractiveness is when people, especially men, look at you not once, but twice. That second glance says everything. It's not about flashy clothes or a bold hairstyle. It's deeper. It's the way you carry yourself, your calm presence, your energy, the way you move through a room. The first look might be curiosity, but the second, that's impact. That means something about you lingered in their mind. They couldn't help but look again. And most of the time, you don't even notice it because you're focused on your day, not fishing for attention. But that's what makes it even more powerful. You're not trying to impress, you just are. And others feel it, even if they never say a word. Sign 3, you underestimate yourself, but compliments keep coming. Here's one of the most telling signs of real attractiveness. You often don't see it in yourself, yet others keep noticing. Think about the times you didn't feel your best. Your hair wasn't perfect, your outfit felt off. Maybe you didn't even try. And someone still said, "You look amazing today." Or they couldn't quite explain it, but told you, "There's just something about you." That's not random. That's real impact. You carry an energy that speaks louder than surface appearance. It's in how you move, how you laugh, how comfortable you are in your own skin, even when you doubt yourself. What's most magnetic is that you're not trying to stand out. You're not performing. You're just being you. And that quiet authenticity creates a pull that men and people in general feel, even if they can't fully explain it. So when someone compliments you next time, don't dismiss it. They're seeing something you might not, but it's very real. Sign 4, they seek you out for the smallest reasons. Here's a classic you might overlook. When someone constantly finds small, trivial excuses to be around you. It might seem innocent, asking for help on something simple, needing your opinion on a random topic, or casually requesting a favor they could easily handle on their own. But what's really happening beneath the surface? Attraction paired with hesitation. When a man is drawn to you but feels unsure or intimidated, he won't always lead with bold compliments. Instead, he creates pretexts to be near you without risking rejection. He's not asking for advice because he needs it. He's asking because it gives him a reason to talk to you, and it often doesn't happen just once. If he keeps popping up with small requests, casual check-ins, or quick questions, there's usually more behind it. Pay attention to the energy. A slightly nervous smile, a softer tone, or a look that lingers a little too long. Those aren't coincidences. That's someone trying to get closer, without making it obvious. Sign 5. Women criticize you without any clear reason. When you're truly attractive, not just in looks but in presence, confidence, and energy, you might notice something odd. Some women criticize you without cause. They might throw passive-aggressive comments, give you cold looks, or make you feel like you're too much, too confident, too well-dressed, or just too present. But here's the truth. It's rarely about you. It's a mirror. Your energy can unintentionally trigger insecurity in others. That discomfort sometimes turns into quiet competition or unjustified judgment. Ironically, this kind of criticism is one of the clearest signs that you radiate something powerful. So don't shrink. Don't tone yourself down to make others feel comfortable. Their reactions say more about them than you. Your light challenges others, especially those not ready to shine themselves, and that's confirmation of just how magnetic you really are. Sign 6. People smile at you without knowing why. Have you ever caught a stranger smiling at you for no reason? No words, no introduction, just a soft, genuine smile. That's not random. It's a reflection of the quiet energy you carry. When a woman is truly attractive, not just physically but emotionally and energetically, people feel it before they can explain it. It might be your calm confidence, your warm presence, or simply the way you walk into a room. That spontaneous smile is the body's way of responding to what you radiate. It says, I see something special in you, even if the person doesn't consciously realize it. This kind of reaction can't be faked, and you can't force it. It's one of the purest signs that your presence is captivating. So next time someone smiles your way unexpectedly, know this. You didn't ask for attention, but your energy spoke first, and it was beautiful. Sign 7. Even committed men can't help but notice you. This one's a bit uncomfortable, but revealing. When a woman has powerful, authentic presence, even men in relationships find it hard not to notice her. You might be at a social event, walking down the street, or sitting quietly at a cafe, and suddenly you catch a lingering glance from someone clearly taken. It's not about looks alone. It's about the energy you emit. Feminine, grounded, magnetic. And no, you're not doing anything wrong. In fact, you're likely just being yourself. But attraction isn't always logical or controllable, especially when it's triggered by something deeper. Confidence, grace, self-respect. Those second glances aren't a reflection of you seeking attention. They're a reflection of the undeniable impact you make simply by being present. So don't feel guilt or discomfort. Instead, recognize it as one more sign of how deeply your essence is felt, even by those who weren't looking to feel it. Sign 8. You get social media attention without even trying. You post a simple photo, no filters, no revealing outfits, no calculated poses. Yet the likes pour in, the comments follow, and DMs appear. You wonder, what's so special about this one? But it's not the photo, it's you. True attractiveness doesn't need to scream. It radiates. Your natural gaze, your authenticity, the energy you carry, it all translates through the screen. Men feel it, often more than they know how to handle. What's striking is, you're not even trying to impress. You're just being real. And that realness is rare. Some women think they need to reveal more to be noticed. But your quiet confidence, your simplicity, is what truly captivates. When you receive attention for doing almost nothing, take it as a powerful sign. Your presence alone speaks louder than effort ever could. That's magnetic. That's you. Sign 9. Men get confused around you. Ever had a man show interest, talking, complimenting, seeking you out, only to suddenly vanish, then reappear like nothing happened? It's confusing, but here's the truth. Many men aren't playing games. They're overwhelmed. When a man finds a woman truly exceptional, it can throw him off. He may pull back, not because he's not into you, but because he's too into you. He's wrestling with doubt, wondering if he's enough, unsure how to move without exposing his feelings too soon. Some run, needing space to regroup. Others return once they gather the courage. Either way, it's not indifference, it's intensity. So if he pulls away, then circles back, don't rush to assume he's a player. Often it's a sign your presence unsettles him, in the best way. You're not forgettable. You're the kind of woman that shakes a man's confidence, and that speaks volumes. Sign 10. You don't realize your own power. The most magnetic women are often the least aware of their effect. They walk through the world doubting themselves, comparing, questioning if they're enough. And yet, they're the ones who shift the energy in a room just by entering it. They speak without trying to impress. Yet they leave the deepest impression. Why? Because they're not trying. They're simply being. And that kind of effortless authenticity, it's rare, it's powerful. But here's the catch. If you don't recognize that power, it stays hidden, like a light dim behind doubt. The moment you stop waiting for external validation and own your worth, not arrogantly, but calmly, confidently, everything changes. Your posture, your presence, your energy. People feel it, even from across the room. So if you're still questioning your impact, let this be your reminder. True power doesn't begin when others notice it. It begins the moment you do. Sign 11. Your absence speaks louder than your presence. Some women turn heads the moment they walk in, but you're the kind whose absence shifts the entire room. When you leave, something changes. The warmth fades. The energy softens. Conversations lose their rhythm, and even if no one says it, they feel it. That's true attractiveness, not just being seen, but being felt. You don't just enter spaces, you leave an imprint. Days later, someone might text, "Hey, you left." And it's more than observation. It's a quiet confession. I noticed. I missed your presence, because you carry a natural energy that lingers, that stays in the air long after you're gone. You don't have to speak loudly or make a grand exit. Your stillness is unforgettable. So if your absence gets mentioned more than your entrance, believe it. It means you don't just show up, you resonate. Sign 12. Silence with you isn't awkward, it's intoxicating. When a woman radiates true presence, even silence becomes magnetic. You don't need to fill the space with words. Your energy does the speaking. Ever sat beside a man and noticed he didn't check his phone, didn't fidget, didn't rush to talk? He just stayed there, immersed in the moment with you. That's not awkwardness, it's pure attraction. He's processing what he feels, not searching for what to say. It's rare, it's powerful. You're not just someone to talk to, you're someone to feel. And when silence becomes comfortable, even desirable, it's a clear sign that your presence alone holds weight. So next time a man lingers in that quiet with you, don't second guess it. That stillness, that calm, it means you've already captured his attention without saying a single word. If this video opened your eyes, give it a like, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more insights that go deeper than words. Your presence matters. Own it.